Good morning, T Suds and T Squad. Listen, I've been up since 5 o'clock a.m. Okay, because I just woke up at 4:30. And I've been up watching reality TV since 5 a.m. Loving Hip Hop Miami, Basketball Wives LA, and Basketball Wives Orlando. All right. I'm TV'd out, y'all. Okay. I wasn't able to make the Chaser panel last night. I was tired as hell. And then I had the nerve to wake up early as hell to watch the things I do for y'all. All right. Basketball Wives. This is LA. This is season 11, episode 3, Ice Queen. So Brittany and Ev meet up in the park. I thought they was gonna go work out because we saw Brittany stretching, but then when she came, we just saw them walking and talking and shooting the breeze. Those were the days and all of that. Shout out to Aaliyah. So Brittany brings up the similarities in Vanessa taking up for Amy, and Ev bringing up being friends with Shaq. And Ev says she wasn't being protective of pig in a blanket face ass Shawnee, that she just wanted to clear things up because of the way things look. First and foremost, I actually appreciate Brittany Renner for bringing that up because she does make a valid point. It's like y'all are sitting here trying to go in and let half on Vanessa. And I'm gonna be fair. We sitting here going in and let half on Vanessa, but trying to take up for Amy for some ish that happened 10 years ago, a million and one damn many moons ago, but yet you're sitting up here trying to call out Brittany, somebody that you're trying to build something with, over her going out to dinner with Shaq. That doesn't make no sense to me. Why should Pig in the Blanket Face as Vershandia O'Neal, actually Vershandia Henderson, formerly O'Neal, care about anybody going out to dinner with Shaq? She's a whole married damn woman, a first lady now. So I actually appreciate Brittany bringing that up. I really do. I appreciate Brittany bringing that up because that does make sense. Like, why is y'all sitting over here trying to call this woman all of this and all of that and make her feel like this, that, and this, when you sitting up here trying to do the same damn thing with to a man that don't even belong to Sean? I was on Brittany's side with that. That made no sense. Talking about something, clear it up. Clear what up? There's nothing to clear up. Nothing to clear up. Now, if it was one of Shawnee's friends, you know, a cousin, something like that, then I would understand Shawnee feeling away. But why would she feel away about some random that she only met through this? Moving on. Brittany feeling guilty about leaving her child while she working. Brittany, don't feel guilty, baby. So long as when you're there, you're there. They will understand when you have to leave to work. You know what I'm saying? Um, because there are a lot of times and a lot of places where you can't just take your children with you and do this and that. This being one of them. Your children will be all right so long as you're doing right by your children, and the time that you're there with them. That's what they're going to appreciate and remember versus the times when you weren't there. They'll just know that mama was working, but when she was back, she was back. You know what I'm saying? So, and Ed did make a good point to you when she said, you're always going to feel that way. She's right. You are. As a parent, you're always going to feel that way. Girl, you'll get over it. Moving on. Vanessa calls Amy to talk about the situation in the dinner that she had with Eveline, honey, and how she felt ambushed by all of them because there are Eveline's friends, and Amy wasn't there to take up for her. Um, that phrase confused me. Amy being there to take up for you, take up for what? Take up for what? So was Amy telling you things or putting you? Look, Vanessa. At the end of the day, it was 10 years, and we find out later on in the episode that I don't even think it had nothing to do with that. I just think it was the situation that you went through, and we're gonna talk about that later. But so far as that phone call, look. I don't know. some about it was a little bit strange to me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really want to know if Amy really does harbor something against Eveline. That's really what I want to know. I want to know, does she harbor something, some type of ill feelings or whatever with Eveline, and she's just playing nice just to play nice, and maybe that's why Vanessa felt so strongly the way that she did. I don't know. Not caping for Vanessa though, because Vanessa still needs to let it go. Girl, it ain't your business. It ain't your situation. It won't your man. It won't your marriage. And it was 10 years ago. But I really do want to know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Amy does hold some type of resentment or whatever the case with Eveline, and she's just going along to get along? Or do y'all think Vanessa is batshit crazy and she just needs to mind her business and stay out of situations that has nothing to do with her? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Jen and Jackie meet up for lunch one-on-one, I guess. Brooke goes to see her daddy, I guess. Jay Seal has a picnic for the new ladies, for them to get to know each other better. I will say this. I appreciated the scene of just the new girls. I appreciated the scene with it being just the new girls. I did. I think that's what they needed. I feel like they're the new girls. This is all their first season together. And I do feel like they do need to have some type of camaraderie with each other. Because eventually Eveline is gonna phase out, Jack Attack gonna phase out, Daddy Long Leg gonna phase out, and who else? Pig in the Blanket is gonna phase out. And it's gonna be them when they're the OGs, and it's gonna be four more new girls, and it's gonna be like, that's how this needs to be ran. So I appreciated the scene of the new girls. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a cute scene. I ain't even gonna lie, I did. I thought it was a cute scene. Um, Vanessa reaching out to Ev to clear the air. Listen, Vanessa, you sat up here and said the reason why you got so triggered by Evelyn had nothing to do with Amy, but everything to do with the fact that when you was pregnant and you was with the man that you with now, you found out that he was cheating around with a whole nother girl, and that the girl was gonna expose their relationship on TMZ, and that situation caused you to miscarry. So it had absolutely nothing to do with Amy, in my opinion. Well, yeah, maybe some of it did, but I think your biggest frustration was with what you went through, and you decided to take that out on Eveline. Now, listen, I ain't all the way mad with it. I don't give a damn at whatever happens to Eveline. I don't give a shit. But at the same time, it would be nice for it to make sense. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, girl. Listen, at least the both of y'all was able to talk. The both of y'all was able to open up to each other. Y'all was able to hug it out. Vanessa was finally able to let it the hell go. Thank God. I don't want to hear nothing else about Amy, Eveline, and Carl Crawford no more, Vanessa. I don't want to hear nothing about them no more. I don't want to hear nothing about them no more. From this day forward, since you and Eveline done decided to move on, I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Granted, we're watching it again, and now y'all playing the game of semantics on Twitter. But I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Moving on. It ain't much, y'all. Brooke, Jen, and Jackie meet up to go shopping. Cute. Brittany's ice skating event, child. So Brooke and Jackie, not Jackie, Brooke and Jen talk about how they're fine with Jackie. They just know how to handle her moving forward. I understand that and I get that. I do. I understand that and I get that. And yeah, that's that. Vanessa telling the ladies that she and Ev are good, but she felt attacked. Listen, yeah, it was a little bit of an ambush from Brooke perspective. I don't unless they listen, because we don't get to see every piece of footage. So maybe there was a piece of footage where all of the other OGs maybe did say something to Vanessa to have Ev's back. But the only person that I saw that was really trying to cape for Ev like that was Brooke. So I did understand Vanessa feeling attacked by Brooke. Brooke and Vanessa was able to say, you know what? Brooke said, you know what? I didn't mean for you to feel that way. I was just taking up for my friend. But if that's the way you felt and that's the way it came off, if that's the way you perceived it, my bad. I appreciated Brooke for offering the apology. I appreciated Vanessa for being able to accept the apology and also give an apology for the way she came in so hot over a situation that had nothing to do with her. That in turn caused her to not be able to get the bond with the other ladies, like talking about it. So I can appreciate that. Um, then we get down to a part where Jen was asking Clayana who she was and who's her into the group, who she's friends with, because to Brooke and Jen, it is kind of like she popped up out of nowhere. Clayana was like, listen, I didn't pop up out of nowhere, and why do I have to tell you guys my end on the group? I'm here. I mean, Clayana, they all go through that though. All of them come up here and be like, well, this is my friend. You know what I'm saying? This is my friend. You know, I'm bringing her into the group, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's usually they pair you up with somebody and they say, well, listen, we're going to bring you on as this person friend so that it makes sense as to why you're here, Clayana. I don't feel like they meant any harm in that because I did get where they were coming from, you know. But I'm not mad at Clayana for standing her ground. Clayana felt the way about it. Clayana was like, well, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't just pop in out of nowhere. You know, I was invited because she wasn't. I mean, she got invited to Shawnee accepting her Pig in a Blanket of Excellence award. Y'all didn't get an invite to that, but she did. Her, Jack Attack, Eveline, and Vershandia was there for that. So I mean, you know, I don't necessarily think she popped up out of nowhere. Y'all, this was y'all first time really being around her like that, but you know, whatever. Anywho, Brittany was drinking, got drunk off of tequila because she got upset at a phone call that she got from her mom about how the mama had to wait 30 minutes to get her son from her baby daddy. And then the baby daddy called her 30 minutes later, talking about he didn't want her down. He didn't want her to pick him up down to the house. He was meeting her down to the gas station. I don't know. That caused Brittany to start drinking and got drunk and all of the rest of that ish. And her and Brooke get the facing off with each other because when Clayana and Jen was talking and trying to figure out who they was, Brooke does what she always does, which is stand up to try to tower over somebody, which caused Brittany to then want to stand up, which didn't help things better. Then Brooke get the body shaming Brittany, talking about somehow she's shaped like a little boy and all of the rest of this stuff. And then that's when Brittany come out of nowhere and throws her drink on Brooke. Now listen, Kiki throwing a drink in Letitia's face on Love and Marriage Huntsville was not cool. It wasn't right, and I didn't agree with it. Brittany dousing Brooke with her tequila in the face to cool her ass off, I was here for, and I understood it 1010% because Brooke, listen, Brooke, you standing up towering over somebody is equivalent to when Team Twirl did that when they was down at that Intercontinental. When she got up and stood up with Nene and all that, and then that whole fight ensued, it's that same situation. It's that same situation, Brooke. You ain't got to stand up every single solitary time you get into it with somebody because you gonna meet people that ain't scared of you, girl. And Brittany, obviously, one of them people that ain't scared of you. She is not scared of you at all, child. And she didn't mind dousing your ass with that drink, and you deserved every bit of it, Brooke. You did. You deserved every bit of it, girl. Sit your ass down. Y'all could have had the conversation without standing up. Now, don't get me wrong. Brittany, you was drunk boots. Brittany, you was drunk boots. And I felt like maybe if you wasn't so drunk boots, you wouldn't have felt the need to get so defensive when Brooke stood up. So as much as I can sit over here and give it to Brooke, yeah, you was drunk boots, and I do feel like your drunkenness did play a part in why a lot of that happened too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Um, Jen, listen, her being drunk ain't got it doesn't define the type of person that she is, honey. All right, you sitting over here talking about something she's sloppy drunk, and that's not the type of chick I chill with. I mean, well, Jen, listen, you a punk ass bitch who's a flunky and a do girl. You're not the type of chick I want to be around either. You supposed to be so much of a boss and so much of this and so much of that, but you a damn flunk. I'm just saying, Jen, your whole existence on this show is being Evelyn's flunky and being Evelyn's footstool. And when she didn't want to be your friend no more, you decided to go off and be friends with the bitches that you turned on just to be friends with her ass. So, I mean, let's be clear, Jen. You're not the type of chick I want to chill with either. I don't chill with weak hoes. Anyway, y'all, that's really all I got for this episode. It won't much. Other than Brooke being doused with tequila that she deserved because she needed to calm her, she needed something to calm her ass down. All right. Oh well, Brooke. It is what it is. Girl, next time stay out of it. Stay out of it. Um, but Brooke, I mean not Brooke, Brittany, if you don't know how to control your liquor, you shouldn't be drinking. I'm just gonna be honest. If you can't control your liquor without getting drunk like that, girl, you don't need to be drinking, honey. I'm just gonna be real. And if that man got you to this point, you really do need to go out and get you some therapy. I'm gonna be real. Ain't nothing wrong with therapy, child. I think a therapist will do you good. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. The episode was I mean, the new girls is bringing it, but y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about Monday night's episode and y'all getting it on a Thursday. And with but with that, I'm gone. Look at my bra strap showing, child. It ain't no bra, it's a white beat girl. It's a bra strap. Anyway, girl, I'm gone. Back.
So tonight